Hey X-Junkies, I recently posted about my Rooster mod hatchet. Right there. It's a Ward's Master Quality Vanadium rigger hatchet, and I had Rooster do his chicken hawk mod. He puts a 25-degree flat grind bevel on it, and then he removes this section here. Makes it really nice for carving. So I'm going to do a little review and a little demonstration on how I use it. Okay, so I had some leftover scraps that I wasn't using for anything, and I threw together a quick sheath. I had a little bit of strap from something that Jake Covert sent me, but I had to make a sheath for this because this thing is so stinking sharp. So I just put a nice keen edge on it. It's ready to go. Can shave. Shaves my arm right there. You see, very sharp. Almost that sharp when it came right from Rooster. And so I've been beating on this little piece of peach just a little bit and get a good angle on there, and you can see that bites nice and deep. Really, really good for material removal. Now, I find the easiest way to review something is if I can compare it to something that I would normally use in a certain situation. And in this case, we've got one of my favorite carving axes, my Plum Anchor brand. This is a smaller of the 4 or 5 that I've got. I've got one that I modded myself. I've got a really nice old C. Hammond that's about a pound heavier than this. This one total weight's probably 2.5 pounds tops. So I really, really like using this one for small work when I have to hew anything. I really like the chisel edge on a lot of these because of the fact that if you ever really get yourself stuck, it's a lot easier to kind of peel out. And that seems to be one of the major functions of that chisel edge on a carving axe. Now, when I first picked this up and started using it, I did find that kind of action, that twisting action, isn't something that you can do as easily. But I will tell you, this flat grind is phenomenal. Mostly because of the fact that it's really, really easy to sharpen. On a lot of these older side axes, you get a kind of a curve, a contour going, and I don't know if that's how they were originally sharpened, but you've got that convex grind to it. Whereas with the flat grind, like we have here, I don't know if I can get a good angle on it. There we go. With the flat grind, it is so easy to use the sandpaper method and just follow that flat edge as you sharpen. And so, I mean, I've got this thing really sharp. It's shaving every time. And it took almost no time at all. Rooster got it with he sent it to me without the handle on and with a slight burr on the edge, and I mean, it took me maybe 5 minutes to get that burr to clean right up, and then I used my strop with a little compound, and we are shaving sharp on this thing. And I imagine if I was out, camping or something, this would be a very useful tool to have for getting small pieces of kindling, for if I needed to build a shelter or something like that. I'm not really a bushcraft guy, but this would be a great bushcraft tool, I would think. Another really nice thing, kind of Rooster's signature, I got myself one of these vintage rigger handles from Beavertooth. It's a Tennessee hickory handle, and I really, really like the design of this handle. Vintage rigger is the name of it, and I can understand why, because it is really nice and thin. It's not a thick, chunky handle like a lot of them that you get in the stores and stuff like that. It was super easy to hang. Doesn't have a whole lot of shoulder, which is actually not too bad. I kind of like a thinner shoulder on some of these smaller axes. Allows you to choke up real nice behind that. And of course that's you can use that blade almost like a knife edge if you're working it the right way when you choke up like that. So these handles are a little bit long if you're going to be kind of in close work, but I actually kind of like how long it is for the chopping aspect. And of course, if you modify a rigger, you've also got your hammer pull, which is very, very useful and handy in a lot of situations as well. Overall, this is definitely going to be one of my prized collection pieces. I'll probably never get rid of this axe. I really, really like it so far. I've only had it for a few days, but I've enjoyed using it so much. So that's about it for me. I'll put some pictures on, get some close-ups, and add a little more detailed description of how it all came together. Thanks. Here's a picture of the before and after. The top image is how I got it in the mail, and the bottom is after I cleaned it up with some abrasive wheels. This is a picture of how it came to me from Rooster after he put the mod and the flat grind on. And then I hung it on the rigger's handle and knocked out a sheath real quick just to keep myself from getting hurt. And that's just about it. Thanks for watching. Axe on, junkies.